Hi guys, Creative Lori here. Welcome everyone. Sorry, I'm here. Today I am doing a little DIY, but if you're new to my channel, I am a home stager and I welcome you all. I do DIYs, projects, staging tutorials, and some challenges, thrift hauls, decor hauls for my own home and for my staging business. So today I have a Dollar Tree DIY and I'm so excited because I got so inspired by watching a couple of Shop With Me's. And I watched Auntie Cuckoo, who did a Shop With Me at Michael's. And I had already known I was going to do something with these banners that I had, but I wasn't sure exactly what. And then when she showed them, I thought, oh yeah, I'm doing that. So I'm doing a banner. I'm doing a couple different things in a different way. So let me get close up and talk to you a little bit about what I'm doing. Oh, and thank you everyone for your well wishes for my dad. He was thrilled. He was like, oh, that message was for me. I'm like, yeah, that's for you. I was watching someone and they had did a shout out to my dad. And he was so happy. And Arlen, um, Arlen's Country Craft Corner. I'm sorry. Yes. And she's so sweet. He really liked her. And so thank you, Arlen, if you're watching. But anyways, I just wanted to say that before I got started. He's doing better today. My dad had surgery, if you guys are all wondering, if you're new to my channel. And he's elderly, so, it's touch and go sometimes. But it went really well this year because last year he got rejected at the surgery center because of his heart issues. So, yes, it's all good now. I feel good. All right, let's jump into this DIY. All right, so I think I want to start with the little banners because I think they're so darn cute. All right, so they have these packages of the banners at the Dollar Tree, and I'm sorry, I tore it open, but it just says luau on it, like a blue thing. So when you take it out of the banner, it's already strung together, but I kind of deconstructed it already because I was working on my project. But it comes on this jute string, and at each end, it has like a hibiscus flower. So I'm going to keep these and use them for gifts for my summer friends, put them on their gift bags or whatever, or for Easter or for Mother's Day or a mother's gift, to somebody that I know. So I have like 6 of these now because I have 3 banners. And these little flags were strung on this jute string. So I deconstructed it all. Oops. And I took off the letters. They were like a very thin and cheap, like cardboard that had glitter on it that spelled out luau. And some of them came off better than others, as you can see. So there it is. And I'm sure that you can, I took a long time in really actually peeling off everything very, meticulously. But if you don't want to kill your nails and you don't want to waste the time, I think if you heat it up a little bit with like maybe a hot hair dryer or maybe like an iron, just like go over it, it does come off. Like I am getting it off. But you're going to turn wherever, that's a bad example. Let's use this one. This had the L for the luau. So let's say I get all of this off, but I'm still going to turn it over and write on here or do whatever I want because it's a better surface to do that with. Okay, so I've taken all the letters off and I'm going to spell out certain things. I bought these vinyl letters. They're the larger ones from the Dollar Tree and they're by Jot. I think that's their brand, but I'm not sure. Anyways, you can write out a ton of things. For Valentine's Day, I think I wrote out Be Mine. And so for this, because there's only 4 flags to each banner, I wrote out something different. I wrote out wash, W-A-S-H, and then I put like a little cent sign and put 35 cents. So get a package of these. You're going to get a package of the banner. So that's $2. And that's all you do basically, is you're just going to deconstruct it, take the glue off as easily as you can. And honestly, I mean, if you can't get it all off, you can see it a little bit, but once you have the vinyl letter up, it won't be as bad. So let me show you what I did in my laundry room in a minute, because I want to show you this next project that also goes into my laundry room, where I did a shelf in there. So all I did was take a mason jar. Sorry guys, I'm like my really like soft clothing right now. I'm at home for a few hours before I have to go back to my other house to take care of my dad. So get a mason jar, which you can get at the Dollar Tree, or any jar. You can use any jar, a salsa jar, jam jar, whatever. I honestly think the ones that are just straight up and down look better though. And you don't really need a top unless you're going to be putting things in it that you're going to like just display. And even then you don't really have to have it. But all I did was I bought the other vinyl letters that were the smaller ones. And by the way, both of these letters are in the office section, because I found them a long time ago and then I couldn't find them again. So you're going to buy a package of the smaller vinyl letters, these labels, and possibly a mason jar. But if you have a jar, then you don't need to buy that. So all I did was, I took that little rectangular one that you see right here. I put it on my jar after it was nice and clean. I then took my vinyl letters and wrote out pins, because I have these old-fashioned looking clothespins in there, so I just wrote out pins. Now, the only downfall of these letters are that they're not all the same size. As you can see, the P is a little bigger than the I, and so on. And the other downfall, when you're taking them off the sheet, sometimes they'll start to rip, or when you're trying to line them up on your label and try to pick it back up and lay them back down, they do try to rip. So you're going to go through some letters. So definitely be careful, and you'll get through a few letters and then you'll finally get it. But I think this is really cute. So I did pins, and then I did one that said soap in a larger ball jar. And I would just put a couple of soaps that I've had in this bigger jar. And then I used the bigger label that was up here. I like that it looks kind of old-fashioned, the beige with the white outline. So then I just wrote soap and 1 cent. Now the 1 cent you don't have to put, but I just did that because I had the smaller letters. Now they don't have the cent and dollar sign, but I made it. I made the line in the cent sign from an I. I just trimmed it. And I made the cent sign from like a C or an O that I just cut in half and trimmed. So you got to get a little creative with this if you want to put like a price. But I think that looks really cute with the soaps in it. I want one more. I have one and I can't find it. It's probably in my staging boxes, they're being used. And the last thing that I did was this dish soap container. So I had it like over there. Let's see, right there. So that's a mason jar over there, right there. And both liquids for the hand, cleansing and for dish soap are in green. So my tenants, and if you're not familiar with my channel, I do have 3 male tenants that live here. One of them said, well, which is which? And I said, okay, I'll label it. So, and I did change the, I got a different container too because the other one was clear. Now, I would have liked the one that's more of like a square container, which I almost bought, but this matched better to the mason jar that I already have. So I put the rectangular label on and wrote out dish soap, and that's it. All right, guys, so let me show you where I put these on my laundry shelf, and then I have one more thing to show you. All right, guys, so there it is. So I did this shelf in a makeover with Zane Redford from Decorate Your Space, and he challenged us to do our decorator shelf. So I did, and then I ended up doing this banner like a few days later, so I wanted to show you guys. So it says wash, and then it says 5 cents at the end there. So it really only cost me $2. I already had all the letters, but the banner I felt like was a good deal, and I think it really completes the area. And then the soap and pin mason jars look really cute up there also. Really feel it ties everything in. Okay, so then the next thing is you're going to need another banner, and you're going to remove all the letters like we had talked about, and you're going to get a pencil and a ruler, and you're going to measure the top about 1.25 inches down with a pencil and draw a line across, and then you're going to make 3 lines so that you have 5 rows coming down. We're going to be making an Americana flag on each one. So you're also going to need some paints, which, sorry, my tenant is home, so I'm trying to hurry with this. The apple barrel, and this is in the Cardinal Crimson. I didn't want a true red, so I chose this, but they do carry these at Dollar Tree. And you're going to need like a white, which I also got another apple barrel in the brilliant white. And you're going to need a blue, which I did not have, so I mixed colors. I mixed a turquoise color with black and a little bit of this kind of caramely color, and it was getting there, but I added a little bit of red because you can add orange, and I felt like that was close enough. And I added, that was it actually. So it came out to a nice slate navy to paint across. And then I did a red strip on each end and one in the middle. And then I did some stars across. And this was an inspiration from Auntie Cuckoo's shop with me. So I saw them at Michael's. She did a shop with me, so like I said, it had a blue bar across with the white stars, a red stripe, burlap, red, burlap, red. And I'll show you what the outcome was. But also I made a stamp for the star, and I just took the foam that I got from the Dollar Tree, but if you have a stamp already, you can use that. I should have doubled it up, because when I cut the foam, it would have been nice to have, when I glued it to this cork, to have like a buffer between the cork and the star. So I would double it up, and I just hot glued it. And then I just literally stamped it once it was all dry. The blue was dry and the red was dry. And then took my white paint and then just did 4 stars. So, 1 second. All right, guys, so this is it. Isn't it so cute? It's so Americana, ready for Memorial Day through Labor Day. So like I said, all I did was I took a ruler and measured across with a pencil, and then I made 1, 2, 3, 4 lines. Okay, 4 lines, and they're not perfect, as you can see. I just painted the blue first, and then I painted the red next. I put each piece on a piece of wax paper to dry. The next day I came back, and that's when I made my foam star stamp, and then I stamped 4 stars. And sometimes each star doesn't come out perfectly, and then just get the tip maybe with white paint again and then dab it on again. No big deal. So each banner comes with 4 flags. You can add more, maybe by 2 and add, 2 more to make it 6. But I kind of like that it just has the 4. And I think it looks so cute, you guys. Very Americana, very ready for the holiday. Coming up holiday. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. There's nothing major about measuring this. You can measure across and then divide it by 5. And that's basically all I did, but the red stripes are bigger than the burlap, which is fine with me and I kind of wanted. So there you go. One last thing I wanted to mention with the soap dispenser, because it is something that could get wet with the label, and I'll show you, is maybe you can put a piece of clear packing tape over the label so that when you use it on a daily basis, it doesn't get wet. But the best thing would be to do decoupage over it. And be very careful with the letters. They do rip very easily, and it's kind of frustrating. It's hard to line up the smaller vinyl letters. But that's it. And for basically $3, you have a really cute container. And they do sell decoupage, or you can use like white glue to seal it as well with a little bit of water. But my favorite is the banner. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe and hit that little bell so you know when all of my videos come out. But also, I'm going to be doing different things with these banners. So buy a whole bunch now because it's part of their summer collection. And I want you to follow along with me when I decorate my space for the farmhouse look I'm achieving. All right, guys, I will talk to you all later. Bye.